Hey, good evening. Welcome to episode 29 of our podcast. Was It Something We Said? I'm El Jefe, and I'm joined by our co-host, the Pope, the Papal Pope.
Good evening. Good
Good
evening. Good
evening.
evening.
Good to see you, my brother, and
Pope,
keep blessing, keep
keep
blessing us,
blessing.
keep blessing. Big blessing coming up on 12/29. You always give, so keep that in mind. All right. Um, uh, Before we get into the topics of the day. We had some sad news that we were given today from our friend, our dear friend Andre, that his mom passed away. So definitely want to provide our condolences and our love and our support for our brother, uh, as he's going through a lot right now. You know, he was really there for his mom when others weren't, and he did all that he could do. So we're going to dedicate this episode 29, uh, to Andre's mom and to him, and just know that we're there for you.
Yes, indeed.
All right. With that being said, let's get into what's in the news today, man. Well, let's go through the topics. We're going to talk about this government shutdown that's no longer a shutdown, but we got some things to talk about with it. We'll get into our sports. A lot going on in sports, especially now that college basketball is started. We've got 3 of the 4 major sports teams going. College football, got the second week of the college football playoff brackets been released. Lots to talk about in sports. And then we're going to talk about a place that we're going to visit Saturday night to celebrate Andre's birthday. The thought is we're still going. We're going to see. But if we do go, we're going to go to a restaurant that he chose called Austria, which is in downtown Detroit. So we're going to give a little preview of that, and then next week come back with some pictures and videos if we're allowed to post it. and, and then we're going to follow up the last 2 segments of episode 29, which is the message from the Pope, and then the jam of the week from the Pope. How does that sound?
That sounds good. And remember to like us, love us, and subscribe.
So thank you for that disclaimer every week. So thank you for that. All right, this damn government shutdown. 43 days of nothing happening a bill was signed in from the guy that's leading the government. I refer to him as that nicely. You know, people weren't getting paid. Some people were still going to work, notably TSA agents. What's your thoughts on one, the holdout, uh, these Democratic people that said, hey, enough is enough. We're going to go with the GOP. And then as far as what's next, what's your thoughts on this?
Mixed thoughts on it. 8 Democrats kind of defected and they came up with this bipartisan way to get the government back open, but what the deal done was it funded most of the government through January 30th of 2026. So in a way, or not in a way, it's not over yet because that's right around the corner that they got to get back to this thing to fund the government again before it expires in 2026, this one. It ended up funding, departments of Veterans Affairs, military construction, Department of Agriculture, WIC program, SNAP program through 2026. It did some reimbursement of any from federal employees, any federal expenses that was paid. It's supposed to reimburse even some states if they paid some SNAP benefits and a few other things it does. But what it didn't get is what they was holding out for was the ACA subsidies to continue those. So, right, those expire at the end of the year. And it's suggested and it's seeing that premiums will go up by 75% in 2026. So you're gonna have a lot of people who can't afford um the health care. And then even with the SNAP benefits, they're coming out with some new work restrictions. So even more people is going to not qualify for SNAP, even though it got, I'll just say renewed or extended through 2026.
Now, was that extension through January as well, or is it go
No,
further
those
into the year?
extensions went through September of 2026.
Okay,
It's just
all
to
right.
fund most of the government. And then there was also one in there that funded Congress as well
Okay.
through 2026. I mean, some of these bills is 34 pages long. I mean, when you kind of look at all what's in there. And then it also gave senators the right to sue.
Oh, those 8
Senators
senators.
only. Yeah, the
Yeah,
senators only stuff. So again,
Tuberville and Lindsey Graham and Hawley. They tucked it away in there pretty nicely. I think it's $1 million each. They could each sue for separately, not together, separately. So just taking more money out of our pockets. That's where it's coming from.
well, again, that's where all the money's coming from. Let's just face it.
Yeah.
People say, and it's true, we're the richest country that it is. But you need to see how that wealth is distributed.
Hmm.
Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Zuckerberg, their combined wealth of just those three equals the combined wealth of half the population in the US. And that's what, around 300 million. So 150 million equal wealth is three people holds that wealth. Now, for the other 150 million, yeah, it may not be three, but you can probably find 6 or 7 that can equal those out. So the wealth distribution, where it is the wealthiest country, the wealth distribution is nowhere near an even distribution.
And this is why through this whole fight of the shutdown, uh, even though the leader of the government says that these programs that were on a hiatus, affected more democratic uh, constituents, meaning people of color.
Well,
Whether it's a SNAP but this is him talking, and
well, that's him
which,
talking,
which
but
is
that's
which is usually
impossible.
talking out of his ass.
Exactly.
But the housing urban development, it's a lot of people involved in these programs that were are being hurt by it. But the division continues. But you just got to see through it. You just got to see through it. And these greedy ass senators. This vote isn't even promised. Johnson's already saying he didn't make that promise to
Yeah, well,
take a vote.
they're gonna take a vote. They ain't gonna extend because again, they're trying to corrupt the systems and stuff so they can privatize it and make more money off of it.
Yeah,
And again, the middle class and the most of the workers are paying for these things. So why not renew them? But no, this is how they paying for some of those budget cuts that they did, the tax cuts that they got in the big beautiful bill. So how do you pay for some of that? All right, we take some of this away. So again, you got 22 million Americans that's insured, through the marketplace. So with premiums going up like that, folks won't be able to afford, health care. So what does that mean? It's still that if somebody gets sick, go to the emergency room, you got to see it. So that means eventually all of our premiums are going up because you pay for uninsured people. So eventually when they come off of that, everybody else's premiums is going up as well to cover it
yeah,
because
because
they're,
we
they're
got to
not
keep
going to
paying
lose the
for it.
money.
Because we got to keep paying for it, and uh, we talked about it a few weeks ago. These senators, the Tubervilles, the Hawleys, the Grahams, they don't care about that grandmother, for prescription prices or retirees that's got to pay, you know, high Cobra prices
No,
or
they
the
don't care
or
because
those
the
or the
person that right, because the person at top don't care.
yeah.
And that's his It's his directives to the party.
Yep, they don't
So
care
you-
about the kids. It's just lunches ain't coming no more. After school programs, Head Start programs, they don't give a fuck. And people need to realize that. Stop asking the question, why are they doing this? They don't care.
Exactly. You got other countries where this stuff doesn't exist, and they're saying, "Hey, why not us as well? Let's pocket more of
Mhm.
this money, and you be how you be."
Yeah, don't think that money's going to trickle down to our.
No, I mean he got this carrot out here talking about now he's trying
Oh,
to get the $2,000
yeah.
for the tariff money, but it won't go to this. What's $2,000? That ain't gonna do nothing.
Where's it coming from? It's coming from you and me. It ain't coming from the tariffs.
Exactly. So again,
We paid ourselves.
you paying the money anyway. We need to demand that some of these things get done to the people that needs them, because the ultra, won't say all of them, but the majority don't care. The ones who care about the people is the middle and the working folks that's close to it.
Yeah.
Those
You
are the
know,
ones who care, and those are the ones who come up and help and try to do what they can.
yeah. And, you can't tell people how to feel, but it's good that you and I know people that do care and do what they can. We can't save the world, but we could help somebody out. And if we all have that mindset, man, we're a much better place. But I can only hope the midterms
Yep.
bring some change, man. But that's waiting. That's a whole year away. And
Yeah.
each day, each week, each month leading up to that, it's just buckle up.
Right, exactly. Buckle up, because it's more to come.
More to come. All right. Let's switch gears to what's going on in our sports world, man. Like I said, there's a lot going on, but we'll get started with the college football playoff and where the latest standings go. Here we go. No changes as far as the top four. And here are your matchups with the remaining 8.
Now, I thought it was looking like we might have had a change in the top four, because a game that wasn't on my radar actually turned out to be a pretty good game. That was Penn State, Indiana.
Oh yeah, that was a big comeback by Indiana, winning with a few seconds left. That was a hell of a catch, toe tap.
Yeah, so they were on the verge of taking the L and being knocked
Yeah.
down. So, that game wasn't on my radar, because I thought they was going to run them, run roughshod over them. But, Penn State came to play.
Well, when you have a 3-touchdown spread, they usually dictates a blowout, unless you're a Michigan State head coach that gets a field goal with seconds left. I digress. Yeah. Anyway, as far as this week, it's got a couple of big games coming up. I think until you get into because Indiana and Ohio State don't play each other in the regular season. It's going to come down to the Big Ten championship.
Big Ten championship.
I don't think Texas A&M plays Alabama, but Alabama is pretty much leading that SEC. They don't have much competition, man. I don't see the top four change. Texas A&M, since Jimbo left, they've been playing a lot better, man. They're imposing their will. Everybody else at the bottom, you may see some changes down there, but
Jimbo got his bag and he go. They messing with Kelly's bag.
Yeah,
they trying to find reasons in the contract to get rid of him, not to pay him.
Well, they said LSU is saying that he quit or something along that line. He's saying, I ain't quit. Y'all locked me up in my office. I couldn't get into the campus.
Yeah, that's
So I
messed
think it's a
up.
difference between 54 million versus 30 million. So
Yeah, that man didn't quit. Y'all know y'all done locked
you
him
know,
out.
locked them out. Yeah, we walked out with boxes in the dark of the morning. So
All right, the governor said, that's enough.
yeah, no, yeah, he cleaned house. He cleaned house. So all right, so this is the rest of the top 25. Still some movement's going to happen in these coming weeks. You know, the last week or so is usually rivalry week.
Yeah,
You know, Michigan, Ohio State,
yeah, but
things like
25th ain't jumping up to 12th.
no.
So some of these, I don't care what they do, they ain't got a chance. So I'm
No.
looking at probably 13 through 15
Hmm.
is probably, something happens, like you say, with Oklahoma, Texas, and that in there that they can make a jump up and get up in there. But
Yeah, that's a big
20,
that's a big
yeah,
game coming up.
yeah. So, Vanderbilt, so yeah, I mean, you have some teams with some good seasons, but yeah, after you go so far down, 25, they'll just be in a bowl game somewhere.
A bowl game with they won't be in a Pop-Tart bowl. They'll be in, you know, a more reputable bowl. Not, you know what, that Pop-Tart bowl was pretty fun to watch last year. So I ain't gonna dog it out too much. All right. So that's our college football playoff. We could go into our NFL. We'll say that for last. We could talk about the Pistons, the Wings.
Well, let's talk about the Pistons. Pistons playing ball. I mean, they
Yes,
10 and
they
2,
are. Yes,
top of
they
the
are.
division, 8-game winning streak. Pistons playing good ball. If they can keep this up, yeah, they got them playing well.
I mean, look at them.
So
They're leading the conference now, mind you. They beat who they're supposed to beat. They when they played Cleveland, Cleveland took care of them, but they're not really playing with a full squad either. You know, we talked about them last week. You got to build up that second unit, get some scoring. You still got Beasley out there, but that team they put on the court yesterday was definitely a G League lineup, but they kicked Chicago's ass last night. Rona and Adrian went to the game and enjoyed themselves. They put on the show. Rhoda sent me a text, started the game. She said, "Where the starters at?" I'm saying, "You were there. What you asking me for?" Shit. I guess she's waiting for Kate to show up on the big screen, and he had on the bomber jacket and sunglasses. So.
they had the ascot on sitting on the bench.
But and when I looked at the lineup, because I was still out of town yesterday, I said, "Shit, they got Paul Reed starting and Danis Jenkins starting, and
And Paul Reed went to work.
he had 28 damn points. He's the same guy I wanted cut last year after the playoff game. I wanted him to leave his ass in New York." So yeah, no, very happy where they're at, because it could easily be where the Wizards and the Pacers and the Nets are, because that's where they usually have been residing, you know, through this part of the season.
Just a good job Bickerstaff's doing.
Yep.
He done brought them out, got them playing, far from this, 14-win season that they had.
Yep. I heard this stat about Oklahoma City today. They've always accumulated draft picks. Right now, they have 4 first-round picks for the 2026 draft. And one of those picks are owned by, I think it's the Clippers. We're at 3-8 right now, and they ain't going nowhere. So Oklahoma City is going to get a lot stronger. They're 12-1 right now, and Jalen Williams isn't even playing yet. Shea is, playing like an MVP.
Yeah, Shea.
But me and Hatch was talking, man. The NBA is still a tough watch. It really is. It's 3 points, dunks, or missed shots.
Yeah, how they play the game now and how it's accepted.
Yep.
some of the things they do in old school. No, you on the bench and you ain't playing, you watching, because that ain't how you play the game.
Mm-mm. But that's permeated all the way down to AA.
Well, yeah, well, not everybody can float in the air like Mike, but everybody think they can shoot a three like Steph.
Yep, you're right. And they can't. And they can't. I think shooting percentages, if you're looking at shooting percentages for all these teams, it's not that many that are, over 40-50% from a field goal percentage standpoint. But hey, um, Silver's he's got bigger problems than that right now.
Yep.
All right.
And our
So,
Red Wings seem to be slipping in the darkness.
man, I want to show you. I think when we showed the Wings a couple weeks ago, they was riding high, right at the top. Well, there's been some changes. There's been some changes.
Yeah, they slipping in the darkness.
Now they're only 4 points out of the lead in the conference, but I think they've lost 3 straight.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, they lost 3 straight. Well, they're going in the wrong direction because it was fool's gold, but you don't want to keep slipping. You don't want to keep slipping. But
slipping, can't get up.
Yeah, I think their last count they were up 3-2 tonight against the Mighty Ducks. Where the Ducks sitting at? Oh, the Ducks leading the Pacific. Okay.
Yeah, quack.
All right, quack. Shit. All right. No, but long season for both the Pistons and the Wings. I'm just glad that they're entertaining. Just to bring up baseball real quick with the Scooble deal.
Scooble.
You got the second Cy Young, Riley Green and McKinstry, and there was one more. Oh, Dylan Dingler won Silver Sluggers. Dylan Dingler also got a Gold Glove as a best catcher.
Dylan Dingler, almost like Dirk Diggler.
Like Dirk Diggler, yeah. But I like Dingler. He's got a hell of an arm too. Yeah, but Dirk Diggler. Yeah, I think that Scooble's gone. He ain't coming here for no damn $20 million a year, or whatever the Tigers throwing at 4 years.
After this year, after this year, either they got to trade him, or I think he's going to. Cause again, he gonna be over 40 million. Yeah, the 20 million. No, he can't accept that.
You got to trade him this winter. I don't think you go to training camp. Otherwise, that trade value diminishes. The longer they hold on to him, they better take advantage of it now.
Yeah, because they know they ain't gonna pay him that, so you might as well just let him go.
Yeah,
and
let him
again,
go.
for him, right, he needs to get his big payday. It ain't like he done had these paydays and what he's, so no, you gotta let him go and, like you say, start over again, see what you can do.
I wanted to show real quick one more thing from the college landscape. It's to show the rankings for men's college hoops. Purdue's playing Alabama tonight.
Yeah, Michigan was kind of shaky against Wake Forest.
Yeah, man, they were double-digit favorites in that game, and they were up early. When I kept checking their score, Wake Forest was actually up towards the end of that game by, I think, it's 5 points or 7. So,
yeah, they beat them by 1 in overtime.
Yep. But it's you got some good teams, some good young talent. Unfortunately, I can't watch most of these games because YouTube is still at odds with ESPN and Disney. But they did send me a $20 credit, which I could go to the movies, take a couple people, maybe. I can't even take a couple people at $20 these days.
Not for $20. But yeah, I cash my $20 in. Get my $20 off while they still negotiating.
You went through the process of the email they sent you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it sometime in the next day or two. There's no expiration date on that, is it?
I don't think so, but I wouldn't claim my $20. I claim my $20 now.
All right. I'm gonna get off my ass and do mine tomorrow. Then, all right. All right, let's go to the NFL. Let's see what we got here from last week. We got our guest picker, Mr. Gilchrist was on. Jackie Presser.
Jackie
Um,
P.
yeah, he didn't fare too well. But let's see here. Now, see, here go my damn thing. Let me close the file down and bring it back up. All right. I think this worked last time. Let's see if it worked again.
Drum roll.
Now we're going to see if it works. That bitch. All right. Well, I'm going to work on getting this visible. I can tell you for last week, you led the way with 11-3. Me and our guest picker went 10-4. From a best bet standpoint, we all went, you and I went 2-1. He went 1-2. So you have a 7-game overall lead for the season. For the best bet, I got a 2-win lead for the season.
All righty.
So it's we could go through the picks if you want.
Yeah, let's go through them.
All right, so we and I both picked the Pats since the game already started. I guess it says yes, you are. Shit, you ain't seeing nothing. All right. All right, so let's go through them, and then we got Commanders and Dolphins. Dolphins are getting 1.5. Who you want?
I'm picking the. I don't know why, but I'm picking the Dolphins.
All right. And then you can let me know from a best bet standpoint. Panthers and Falcons. Falcons -3.
I am going with the Falcons.
Bucks and Bills. Bills -6.
Some reason I'm going with the Bills at home.
Got Chargers and Jags. Jags are -1.5.
I am going to take the Chargers. And let's make that a best bet.
All right. We have Bears and Vikings. Vikings are laying 3.
I'm taking the Vikes at home.
Packers and Giants. Giants are getting 7 with a new interim coach.
Yeah, I'm taking the Pack.
Yeah, I think Jameis. I don't think Jameis is starting this week.
Yeah, Jameis starting.
All right, got Bengals and Steelers. Steelers -5.5.
I'm taking the Steelers.
Texans and Titans. Titans are getting 7.5.
I'm gonna take the Texans.
San Francisco and Arizona. Arizona's getting 1.5.
I'm taking the Niners and making that a best bet.
Okay. It's a big game right here. Seattle at the Rams. Rams are -2.5.
That's a tough one. I'm going with Rams at home though. But that should be hopefully that's a good game.
It's gonna be a hell of a game. Ravens at Browns. Browns are getting a 7.5.
I'm taking the Ravens.
KC at Denver. Denver's getting 3.5.
I'm taking Case.
I think KC's gonna kick Denver's ass. Lions at Philly. Philly is -1.5.
I am taking the Eagles and making that a best bet.
Okay. And then Monday night, we got Dallas at the Raiders. Raiders getting 3.5.
I think I took the Raiders.
All right. So just to let you know, for my picks, actually the whole damn thing is hidden now. So all right, so I took Miami, Atlanta, Chargers, Vikings, Packers, Steelers, Houston, San Francisco, Rams, Ravens, KC. I took Detroit.
All right, so those are two different ones we get.
Yep. And we have a common best bet with the 49ers. The other two are different. So, yep. I'll send you this file, a screenshot of it when we're done.
Okay. And remember, folks, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Thank you. Thank you for that
And if you have a
reminder.
gambling problem, call 1
Yeah, you get right through most of the time. Before we go into our topic of interest, which is the restaurant we're hitting, I want to thank my grandson for my hat, K. Rudy. We have matching Lions hats, and here's my guy. It's his school pictures. Thank you, my man. I love you. You're my inspiration. You're my little hero. And I love you very much. And I'm gonna wear this hat, and you're gonna wear yours this weekend when you come over, man. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So this week we are scheduled to go to a restaurant that Andre picked. The name of it is Austria. It's located on Shelby downtown. I've never been there.
right next to London Chop House.
Oh, so we were just down there.
Yeah,
That
at
I
the
forgot that
Caucus
fast
Club.
food at the Caucus Club. So it's on the same street. Okay.
Yep, on the same street, right next to well,
Chop
you
House.
probably enter off of Shelby, but you can see it. It's right on the corner of Shelby and Congress.
Okay. Well, it's known for seafood. I guess you can see the menu.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm kind of already laying out where I'm going with the. You're gonna try all three of these oysters out. Just gotta look up what the difference in them is. Um, it's like I said, it's a seafood. It's not like a steakhouse. They do have a couple steaks on here. 6-ounce filet and a 7-ounce Manhattan strip.
It's
Seems
a
kind of
Wagyu.
small.
Yeah, it is. What they say it's the Wagyu.
Yeah.
I've been fooled by that Wagyu before.
So here's some sides. How about it's $5 for bread? That's we don't usually pay for bread, but I guess it's different times we in. But we're going to eat good. We have good company, and as I mentioned, support our brother for his loss and celebrate his birthday all at the same time. So
Yep.
you know, but I'm looking forward to it. We'll take a couple videos of what's coming to the table and share it next week, part of the agenda for next week, to show you what dinner looked like and give our opinion on Austria. You haven't been there before, right?
Indeedy. No, I haven't been there before.
Right. I don't think nobody's been there then.
Nope, Jizzo, this would be a first.
Okay. All right. We got a couple segments left. We got the your message, and then we got your jam, and hopefully there's no damn restrictions on it. Turn it over to you, and then you could bring the music on, and we'll call it a night, my brother.
All righty. So, basically, I am going to let's see here, share my screen here. Just kind of going through with, like you say, news of Andre's mom passing about, just trying to understand how we can get in different kind of frames of mind. I ran across something I wrote a little while back. So, maybe different things, but it's just a message at the end of it is really is what the message is going to be about. And again, and I called it limbo. Basic moving in silent desperation, floating in space, not knowing where to land, a hypothetical destination, questioning the essence of man, not knowing whether to stay or go, at times being high then low. The leaves that start to turn, the geese begin to fly, countless hours fade as you watch your life pass you by, feeling love and feeling hate. Is it just life is cruel or is it just fate? As I know someone looks down upon me and gives me strength to make a stand, my heart is hurting, my time must be at hand. Somehow I got to see it through another day. I can't make it any other way. As daylight passes, night sets in, peace comes with sleep. The sun once again rises, it looks divine, and I just say to myself, one day at a time. Yeah, one day at a time. So the kind of message is we go through things in life. Lean upon those who are in your life. You don't try to be a Superman and just take it one day at a time.
I like those words, man, and they do ring prophetic for what's going on now with Andre and even with all of us. I mean, everybody got something going on, but it's different levels of it, and you don't truly understand what somebody's going through. You really don't. You could try to understand it, but unless you've gone through it, um, it's tough. It's tough, man. But no, appreciate the words. Nicely written.
All righty. So we will get to the music selection, but before again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, like us, love us, tell us where we can get better. Once again, our condolences goes out to our brother, Mr. Andre Sanders, with the loss of his mom that just passed. So it's just like all of us losing a mom again as well. So we are with you, brother, and if whatever you need, just let us know.
Can't say it better
And
than that.
and
Thanks
yep,
again,
so
Kane Rudy.
yep, and we're gonna go out again. You'll catch us same bat time, same bat channel. This is from the Doggy Style album, Mr. Snoop Dogg himself. This is called The G's and Hustlers.
Body.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. Freeze. Had ease. Now let me drop some more of them keys. It's 199 Trace, so let me just play. It's Snoop Dogg, I'm on the mic, I'm back with Dr. Dre. But this time I'm gonna hit your ass with a touch to leave motherfuckers in the days fucked up. So sit back, relax, new jacks get smacked. It's Snoop Doggy Dogg, I'm at the top of the stack. I don't blank for a second, and I'm still checking. The dopest motherfucker that you're hearing on the record is me, you see. S-N-O-O-P, D-O-double-G-Y, the D-O-double-G. I'm fly as a falcon, soaring through the sky. And I'm high till I reside. So check it, I get busy, I make your head dizzy, I blow up your mouth like I was Dizzy Gillespie. I'm crazy, you can't faze me. I'm the S, so yes, I'm fresh, I don't fuck with the stress. I'm all about the chronic, bionic, you see. Every single day chillin' with the D-O-double-G's. P-O-U-N-D, that's my clique, my crew. You fuck with us, we got to fuck you up. I thought you knew, but yet and still you wanna get real, now it's time to peel. You say chill and feel the motherfucking realism. Snoop Doggy Dogg is on the mic, I'm hitting hard as steel, nigga. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. How many hoes in your motherfucking group wanna take a ride in my 7-8 coupe? DV. Chill as I take you on a trip where them niggas ride and slide. You know about the east side. Niggas like myself here to show you where it's at. With my hoes on my side and my strap on my back. Papers I stack daily. And death row is still the label that pays. But you know how that go. We flow toe for toe. If you ain't on the road, fuck you and your hoe. Really though, so check it. It's Snoop Doggy Dogg on the solo tip, still clocking, gripping. Don't really give a shit about nothing at all. Just my dog stepping through the fog, and I'm still gon' fade them all with the gangster shit that keeps you hanging. How many hoes in 94 will I be banging? Every single one to get the job done. As I dip, skip, flip right back to 2-1. When the sun be shining and I be rhyming, it's me, Snoopy O double G, and I'm climbing. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. I come creeping through the fall with my sagging deuce. Eastside Long Beach in a 7-8 coupe EV. I'm rolling with the G-Funk, bumping in my shit, and it don't quit. So drop it on the one motherfucker, put together that shit. A nigga with a grip of that gangsta shit. With the east side hoes on my motherfucking dick. And the Compton niggas all about the set trip. Swing it back, bring it back just like this. And if you with my shit, then blaze up another split. And keep the motherfucking blunt in your pocket low. Cause Doggy Dogg is all about the zigzag smoke. See, it's a West Coast thing where I'm from. And if you want some, get some. Bad enough, take some. But watch the gun by my side. Because it represents me and the motherfucking east side. So bow down to the bow wow, cause bow wow, yippee yo, you can't see my flow. My shit is dope, original, now you know, and can't no hood fuck with Death Rizzo. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for